the Election Commission is not only trying to steal the next general election by gerrymandering constituencies to UMNO's advantage, it is systematically impeding the registration of new voters in Malaysia. I think you have heard some of those just now. We have statistically and empirically compiled that there is only one winner in the newly proposed redelineation of parliamentary and state constituencies in the Election Commission, by the Election Commission. Wherever possible, marginal UMNO seats are strengthened with which, what am I writing? Marginal UMNO seats are strengthened and marginal UMNO opposition-held constituencies are weakened by shifting in core BN supporters from neighbouring constituencies. However, the EC is also the only institution who can register new voters in the country, and they are proactively stalling and impeding the registration of new voters. As at April this year, there are 17.6 million qualified voters in Malaysia. However, only 13.4 million of them are registered, while 4.2 million remain disenfranchised. This means that nearly 1 in 4 voters are not able to exercise their rights enshrined in the Constitution if an election is called today. Okay? Instead of making concrete and concerted efforts in collaboration with all parties, okay, political parties, NGOs, civil society, etc., to increase the number of voters registered, the EC is doing its utmost to slow down new registrations. Firstly, the Election Commission has stopped the appointment of AROs, Assistant Registration Officers, from political parties to assist with the registration exercise since 2013. So since the last election, no more AROs. In 2011 and 2012, there were 5,720 and 4,777 appointed as AROs. Today, the numbers are negligible and they have not been replaced with any other institutions to perform the same task. The impact is very big. In 2011 alone, 1,023,170 Malaysians were registered as new voters. So there were 1 million registered, more than 1 million registered in 2011 alone. But after elections, 2013 to 2015, only 617,000 were registered, which means an average of only 205,000 voters per annum. Compare that against 2011, 1 million voters. Okay, so that's 5 times less. At this rate, the number of unregistered voters will only increase exponentially as there are more than 500,000 new qualified voters every year, purely because of population. So everyone becoming 21, every year there's more than 500,000 new qualified voters. So they're only registering 200. So 300,000 will become qualified voters who are not registered. That total number of qualified voters not registered will only increase, okay, as the years go by.